and gentlemen, Dusty here. This is like the 35th take of this video, but I think I have everything resolved now. My stupid phone camera, my phone, iOS, for some stupid reason, is doing something where it keeps all of my recently deleted photos and videos. So I have to manually go through those ones and delete it. However, I forget that folder is there, so I don't manually go through them and delete them. So not only do I have to delete things twice, which, if I delete things, I'm sure I want to delete things, by the way. I don't know what's wrong with Apple. I really don't. I mean, the iPhone 4 was the last good thing they ever created. Now I have a 4S, and look where that's gotten me in life. Anyway, guys, Dusty here, with some stuff that I'm picking up. Some stuff that I picked up over the past month. So I'm going to go through these quick, and I hope you guys enjoy. So the first thing I picked up this month is The Last of Us for the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 3, it's the 3 there. And now this game comes with the game and the online code there. I picked it up because it was $7, so might as well try it out eventually. But yeah, I assume I'm not going to find it any cheaper too soon. And when games are like $7 and they're like that highly acclaimed, I want to get them before they like jump up in price or anything like that. So then the next day, I think it was, we had a terrible snowstorm here. We had a terrible snowstorm in the great city of Fort Dodge, Iowa. Well, not a great city, but it's a city, all right. Well, can you really call it a city? It's more like a town. But anyway, we had a blizzard snowstorm thing here, and I decided to go to the pawn shop like a complete idiot. The roads were terrible. Nobody else was on them. I was the only person there. Well, I was the only person at the pawn shop other than the people running the pawn shop, of course. But yeah, I looked through the games and nothing looked out of the ordinary, but I looked closer and I saw two things that very well grabbed my eye and were that was very well the best pickup trip in the past 6 months, because I picked up these two games. So, the first one I picked up, looking through the Wii games, I see just all the normal Wii games and I'm like, wait, what, is that actually there? And that is actually Pikmin 2. Yes, Pikmin 2. One of the most expensive games for the Wii U, for some strange reason. I don't know if just Nintendo didn't produce many of these or anything like that, but I got it. I picked it up for $7, and the reason I picked this up is, first of all, it's freaking valuable, and second of all, I do actually own the game, but I have it sealed, so now I don't have to open my sealed copy to play the video game. That's very nice. So that will go right upon the game shelf. I'm going to make sure my camera is keeping recording, so I'm not wasting my time in my life here. Yes, it is. Sweet. Talk about a professional video web show thing. Alright, and the next thing, going through the games, I picked up, and this was the one I was more excited about this, because I've been looking for this game for literally years, and I haven't been able to find it. But I finally did find it. It was an Xbox title, and that title is Conker Live and Reloaded. And basically, how this went was, in a stack of just random garbage Xbox games, like games that nobody cares about. Well, these aren't games that nobody cares about, but you get the point, like sports games and garbage like that. I'm looking through and it's like, wait, is this Conker's Live and Reloaded? So I pull it out, and now the problem with this game is they made a demo version of this game which looks identical other than it says demo on the front. So seeing it from the spine, you don't know if it's the demo or the actual game. So I see it, there's no demo on the front. To double check, I look on the disc, no demo on it. So I'm like, alright, this is legit, this is actually Conker Live and Reloaded. And I picked it up for $1.99. Yes, that's freaking amazing. Very, very happy about this one. I'm going to put this on display with Conker Bad Fur Day, which was actually given to me by Cambro630, Cambro Crafter, Cambro, whoever he goes by now on YouTube, whatever his handle is nowadays. Yeah, he gave that to me, along with Earthbound. So, yeah, Christmas gifts, they're amazing things. Alright, so, the next thing I got was, of course, as you guys may know, Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U launched this month. So my story with getting it, actually, was I procrastinated and didn't pre-order it, and I'm kicking myself for that. However, I'm okay with it because I did end up getting it I just spoiled this whole thing. But yeah, so I called in every place looking for the bundle, and GameStop luckily said, yes, we have one bundle that was shipped in here for retail, and then they probably got 1 billion for pre-order, but one for retail. So I was like, okay, can I go in and secure this or anything like that? Yeah, you can at 9 o'clock. However, I would suggest going and doing that rather quickly because, of course, somebody else is going to have forgotten to pre-order it and want it too. So I went in at like 8:45 just to be sure. One of the sales associates actually asked me, hey, can I help you with anything? And I was like, oh, well, I'm just here waiting to secure Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, like the box set bundle. And he's like, oh, well, we can just go ahead and do that right now for you. So, hey, I wasted a lot less of my time. But while looking around there, it was kind of interesting. I looked at the price of games, and I realized if I would have paid... That could have been bad. If I would have paid GameStop prices for all these games, I would have to be rather rich. So I'm very happy that I buy all of my games used for the most part, other than this one, because this one's special. It's Super Smash Bros. Probably the most anticipated game of this generation besides The Legend of Zelda. So I go in there at 11:50 p.m., and yes, the whole launch thing's going on, everybody's waiting there all excited, like 20 people crammed in this strip mall GameStop. And, you know, the 12 o'clock comes around, they come out to hand the copies, and I get my copy of Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. The box set bundle, which cost all of $99, which, God, that's expensive! But, hey, it's worth it because it's Smash Bros. And it came with the game, of course, the controller, which I have not taken out of the wrapping. That controller will never be used. It will be kept in perfect condition until the end of time, and I couldn't have it any other way. However, the controller adapter is being used with all my other GameCube controllers because, of course, you've got to play that game with a GameCube controller. There's just no other way of doing it. You've got to use the GameCube controller. So, yeah, and then this, by the way, is just going to go right up next to my Wii U games here. I'm going to try to start putting games on the game shelf as I do this, because BitHead 1000 does the same thing, just to show the growth of the collection. By the way, if you haven't subscribed and checked out BitHead 1000, best decision you can ever make in your life. Go ahead and go over to his channel, subscribe, and, of course, go check out his videos in chronological order. You will laugh, you will cry, and altogether it'll be a great experience. So I do highly recommend checking out his channel. But, yeah, so that was another thing that I picked up. Now, this is fast-forwarding like 15 days of constantly searching, and didn't find anything, and then I go into the Goodwill and see this stuff. So, this is kind of just, you know, stuff that I usually wouldn't pick up other than one of these things because it looks freaking awesome. But stuff that I usually wouldn't pick up, you know, unless I had a reason to go to the cash register, because if you haven't seen any of my pickup videos before, I probably detailed this in at least one of them. Basically, how my Goodwill works is there's sometimes a person at the counter, like very rarely there's a person at the checkout counter. They're usually doing other things in the store because like 1 or 2 people work there at the same time. So, well, up front anyway. So, yeah, that's kind of how things work there. So, I usually only go up there because I expect to spend 10 minutes in line, usually. So, anyway, I find all this stuff. One thing that I found was Puller games, which I did plan on picking up for a while when I had an excuse to go to the checkout line. It was $1. I played these games as a kid with my neighbor, so hey, pretty cool to just have and be able to play. Maybe I'll even do a gameplay of it sometime. Then, of course, I picked up this, which is Air Superiority Collection. And the reason I left this sitting there is nobody ever picks up these things other than me, so, hey, I can wait a little bit. $2, why not? Has 3 games on it, 6 discs, a bunch of cool inserts in here, and it's a big box PC collection game thing, which I'm really into. I like that kind of thing. However, jewel cases, I rarely ever get excited for. I like boxes. That's the kind of guy I am. And, of course, I also picked up Monopoly for the PC because I want to do a good Let's Play of Monopoly, and that version seems to play alright, but as you'll see in the video of me Let's Playing it, is very corny. So, the reason I went up to the checkout line is because of this awesome beast of a thing, and it is a World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Collector's Edition, which, by the way, I have never played World of Warcraft, but the box sets of their stuff look awesome. This has the expansion, behind-the-scenes DVD, a bunch of cards in it, random crap like that. And yeah, it's World of Warcraft stuff, so I'll probably put that on display somewhere if I can find room for it, just because it looks so cool. And I picked up another box set, not nearly this big, but I might put that up on display too. So, have to see how that goes. So that was all from the Goodwill. And then I went over to the pawn shop, I think the same day, and picked all this stuff up. So all this stuff picked up in the same day. That was a pretty good day for me. Mainly the stuff at the pawn shop. So I go over to the pawn shop, and I look at the game shelf, and I notice a blue Nintendo 64 cartridge, so instantly I know it's Pro Skater. And I picked it up because it was $2, and heck, it's an N64 game, it's blue, I like the Tony Hawk games. I have this for, I think I have 2 copies of it for the PlayStation. I'm not entirely sure, but, and I own, I think it's Pro Skater 2 for the Dreamcast. Yeah, it's actually the first game on my stack here, Pro Skater 2. But yeah, I like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games and the Tony Hawk games in general. Yeah, for $2, not too bad of a pickup. And then continuing looking through the shelf, I found probably the most, like the biggest coincidence ever. You know how I, earlier in this video, I picked up this copy of Pikmin 2 because I couldn't play this copy because it's sealed? Well, I picked up this copy of Super Paper Mario because, where did I put it? Oh, right here. My copy of Super Paper Mario is sealed. So yeah, that happened twice in the same month. That is insane. And now I no longer have any sealed Wii games I can't play. I think the only game I have sealed that I'm keeping sealed is like a Tekken game for the PlayStation 2. But yeah, all pretty cool stuff. And I got it for $6.99 by the way, so not a great price for it, but I've been looking to have this anyway. For when I beat the 1,000-year door eventually on the GameCube. I don't know when that's going to be, but... and I don't own the 64 one, but I want to get it eventually. Yeah, pretty cool thing to find. And then, one of the really cool things that I picked up is a box full of random stuff. This box is, of course, a Mario Kart Wii box, which did not have this in it. This is actually a copy that I had of the game before, but I did not have the box with this. I actually bought it in the box with a Wii wheel. However, I did not actually keep my box for some reason. I always keep boxes, but I didn't keep the box for some reason. And, yeah, this actually included a Wii wheel, a Wii remote with a Energizer rechargeable battery pack in it, which I will be happy to use because I have an Energizer battery recharger there. And it also came with a variant of Wii Sports Resort I didn't own. Yeah, Wii Sports Resort. I own it with that Wii there, but that is actually in there, so if I wanted to play Wii Sports Resort for some reason, it would be a ton of work getting in there. So, yeah, all that stuff for the amazingly low price of $2.99. Not too bad. And of course it came with this destroyed manual. But, yeah, I'm not even going to consider that as something I picked up. But I won't throw it away, I'll just do something with it, I don't know. And now, guys, here's what I'm going to do now. That's all my pickups from this month. But I could possibly pick up one more thing, and this will kind of dictate. I want to get your guys' thoughts. All right, so the pawn shop has Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U. It has Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Wii U, and it has New Super Mario Bros. U for the Wii U. And now, New Super Mario Bros. U is $20. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is $25, and Super Mario 3D World is $30. I want your guys' thoughts. Should I buy any of those games? I'm not going to buy Super Mario Bros. U because I actually have the bundle copy here, so I really don't need... I don't collect revisions until the end of the console generation just because I don't want to spend all that kind of money. But, yeah. Sorry about that. But, yeah, that's really all I picked up this month. And I want your opinion on that. Should I get any of those games? Like, I know they're good games, but I just don't know if I'll have time to play them. And I don't know if they're going to be going down in price anytime soon. The eBay prices, comparing them with them, they're pretty decent. I mean, I'd probably be saving $10 on each of them, but still, that's only $10 for games that I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be wanting to play in the near future, because, of course, I have Smash Bros. Now. So, yeah, anyway, guys, leave your opinions in the comments. Tell me how I did picking up stuff. And if you want to see more pickup videos, of course, subscribe. I'm sorry I haven't been getting them out that often. And by the way, I'm sorry that you won't be seeing my, like, 5 frame per second crappy intro that I threw together in 5 minutes. Because, yeah, I left my phone charger at home, and I need to put the videos in my computer to do that. And without having the videos in my computer, I can't put the intro on. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This has been Dusty D0, Dusty Doe, whatever you want to pronounce it like. I don't even know anymore. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Please tell me this. Did it keep recording? Drum roll, please. Yes, it kept recording! Well, of course I freaking know. Of course you know that. You're seeing this video right now. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.